Well, here I am down at the veterinary surgery in Yarrambat, Victoria, with Dr. Chris Heislers and little Koda. You might recognise Koda because, well, Chris can tell you all about Koda.
Well, Koda's a little American miniature horse that was rescued by one of our nurses. He was due to be euthanized because he was born with an abnormality called dwarfism. And these are little guys anyway, of course, these American miniatures, but Koda's particularly small because he's a true dwarf. And he was to be put down, which was probably the right thing. Unfortunately, there are quite a few of these guys that are born into the world, but they don't survive well. They have all sorts of problems. But Koda fell into the right hands with one of our nurses, and she's done everything to give him a great life. But not without its trials and tribulations. You can see, for example, with the shape of his head, he's got a tiny little head, and yet he's still got big, massive horse teeth that have to fit into that head, and there's not room for it. So he's had numerous major dental surgery at our clinic and elsewhere as well, with some of our veterinarians and a couple of specialists involved, just to give him a chance at life. And the surgery's paid off. They've been big operations. They've involved CT scans and very lengthy anaesthetics. But from his point of view, it's paid off and given him a great life. It highlights a couple of things, and that is caring what we're breeding so that we don't breed these problems into our animals through inbreeding, etc. But it also highlights the importance of dentistry. Without a healthy mouth, Koda would not have had a chance at life. And the only reason he's got a reasonably healthy mouth is because of a lot of veterinary input. Now he's an extreme case, but pretty much all of our horses, the mouth is integral to their long-term livelihood. And if you have a good regular dental program from an early age, then your horse has got a much better chance of leading a much longer and happier life, such as in the case of Koda. He's got all sorts of other problems too. He's got limb problems, etc. He's had surgery on his joints. He has to have prostheses on his feet at times to give him support. But basically, he's pretty well managed, but with a lot of input.
Thanks, Chris, that's great, and nice to see little Koda looking so well.